Oh, it did it. Yes! What's up, everybody? A little different setup. I'm just trying to get used to it. Just doing it on the fly. What is this, vlog number 14? I think so. Vlog number 14. Be right back. Pineapple juice. I just got done finishing. I said this last time. I just finished another late workout. I just felt a little bit lazy today and let my routine not be as structured, and I knew I'd get to my workout eventually, even if it was the last thing I do before I go to bed, and that's what I ended up doing. So a little bit of sugar after doing a workout always just feels so nice on my system. I don't know what it is. It's just a nice, well, sure I do. You know, when you're working out, you're using all that sugar, all that energy in your body, and this is just like a little boost back. Anyway, got a few things I think I want to talk about. And the one thing I wanted to mention was I found myself being so lazy today, to the point where during my warm-up, for my warm-up stretches for this workout, I do the same thing every time before I work out so that nothing changes. But I'm doing a calf stretch, so I'm putting my foot up against a board and then straightening my leg, you know, up like this, so it's stretching my calf, and I just have to do it for 30 seconds for each leg. And I started doing it for like 6 seconds, and I'm like, I don't even want to do this. And I was like getting ready to just be like, maybe I'll just like skip this one. And it's like, really, dude? It takes 30 seconds to do this thing, and you don't even want to do it? At that point, I had to tell myself, like, come on, man. If something's not worth doing for 30 seconds, what is worth doing then? What is worth doing anything if you can't even do something for 30 seconds? What's up, sis? The what? I don't know, she's probably upstairs. Sleeping. Huh?
Sleeping?
Yeah.
Can I have these for you?
Yes, I brought those for you. You're welcome.
Yay.
Don't mind me, I'm just doing a video.
You're good.
Say hi.
Hello.
What is worth doing if what am I saying? If 30 seconds is too long to do something, then there's nothing in this world that's worth doing. And I'm not trying to make an absolute out of that, but it's just an epiphany I had, just feeling super lazy, and I didn't like that. So I stuck with it and was like, even if it's not a lot of great energy, I'm just gonna put forth something. And this leads me into the next thing that I do want to talk about. That I had an experience today that touched me pretty emotionally. If any of you know who Elliot Hulse is, he's a big YouTube, I guess you could say celebrity, he's a YouTube star. He started back when YouTube was like nothing, back in like 2008, just making workout videos. And transitions from being so many different types of people throughout the years. In the past, 12, 13 years he's been doing this fitness stuff. He started out doing a lot of fitness stuff and giving a lot of fitness advice, and I wasn't around then. I wasn't watching him then. I didn't pick him up until 2014. And in 2014 he went through this hiatus. He went just sort of missing. He was making videos like on the regular and then just like stopped making videos. So I found him in that spot. So I was rewatching all of his old content, for months, until I pretty much binge watched all of it, got up to date, and realized that he had gone missing, And when he finally came back, he his videos changed a little bit, started going maybe a little bit more downhill. At least that's what his community thought. But anyway, this person made a video documenting Elliot's progression of what this person or this viewer witnessed. And it is his personal opinion, but when I watched this, like, you know, documentary, he really touched, I don't remember what the guy's account was. It was like Khaleesi exercise or something, I don't even know. But when it might just be from his personal perspective, but when he did this documentary, it touched me at a very personal place. So I know that more people probably thought the same, because this person documented such a, and added his own little insights to it that really described how I felt about the progression of watching Elliot Hulse's videos. Because Elliot Hulse, too, something that he promotes is, he's kind of like the father of a generation of fatherlessness. I think, you know, we throw the toxic masculinity term around, and he promotes the idea that, you know, men struggle. You know, men don't have the resources. You know, he goes as far as to say that men are hated, and maybe to some degree that's true, but in my personal life, I've never quite felt that. I've just felt like I've, you know, had to struggle through my own emotions, not knowing how to communicate them, and feeling weak when I was sensitive, and all these things that we weren't, you know, taught and understood, because not having a father in the home, and this happens for many young men. So he was a father to that demographic of young boys turning into men without fathers, with no direction, and he kind of gave us that direction. And so those earlier years, he was very liberal, he's very progressive and loud and intense, and had really cool insights. And fast forward to like 2020, I don't know, he just hit some of these peaks and valleys that a lot of people did not enjoy, they didn't like, and even I myself got into a bit of a repulsive energy towards this YouTube mentor of mine. There was a moment where I was like, I felt very offended by a lot of the things that he was posting, because pretty much he was just calling, like, you know, it felt like any man that had an emotion or that loved women was a beta, was a bitch. And it's like, damn, I don't know how much I can take. I don't want to open up my email and see, you know, a bunch of derogatory, like, I just took everything so fucking personal. And I let him go for a while. I was like, I can't. This was like earlier this year. I was like, I can't keep watching this stuff. I don't care to. And then something inside of me was like, you need to go back to him, because this is just a test for you, Troy. Like, how strong can you be in your own beliefs to let someone have their own, and come back and let their words wash over you without pouring into you? You get to let what comes inside of you, but people's emotions and opinions are going to wash over you all day. So why run away from something that hurts the most? There's a reason for that. So I went back, and I haven't been a full-on Elliot Hulse fan like I was back, you know, 2014 when I found him, but I don't know, I've just had more appreciation just for his own opinions. And you can even see his newer content now is more of his old progressive ways. I see him being a little bit more friendly and a little bit more open, instead of this, like, you're a beta bitch. But this documentary really touched an emotional side of me, because it was like, I don't know, like what are you doing with your life, Troy? Like, is this what you want? Like, do you want fame? You want fame? You want to make a bunch of videos and have a bunch of clout and have a bunch of influence on people? just so you can feel good? Part of me says yeah to that. Uncomfortably says yeah to that. And reading into that mindset of wanting this influence, not to have power, not to be some ruling king, but I think there is a bit of a bit inside of me that wants to feel significant, that wants to feel worth something. And I'm not giving that to myself somehow. And I can also read into it too, is why I'm doing these videos and why I'm not making them public yet. You know, people can find them if they need to find them, but I'm not posting that I'm starting this channel. I'm not posting and promoting this thing. This is really for me. This is for me to say, Troy, you're important. Your words count. And no one determines that but you. And I don't know how long I'm going to keep this going before I don't post it. And, you know, sometimes I talk in circles. Sometimes I stutter. Sometimes I say shit that really just doesn't even matter or make sense. But in the end, nothing matters. And in what? But if we lived that life, we would be destructive. So yes, nothing matters. But in that, if you can find things that make your life meaningful, then there you are. That's who you are. You are the meaning of your life. Whatever you give it, that's you. That's you. In the meaningless pit void of this existence, you were born to witness this experience and give it meaning, or AKA give this experience you. Everything that you deem valuable, everything that you deem important is your meaning. I've never said this in my entire life. But it's kind of like what this document is bringing up out of me. Like, what am I doing with my life? Like, am I really trying to sit and come up with ideas that I never share? Am I really here to sit in the corner and like kind of just be quiet, even though being quiet is one of my superpowers that I'm not so much afraid of or insecure of anymore, but a little bit insecure about it. But am I here to sit and just observe opinions of other people? And again, another superpower of mine, my observing qualities. I love it. But am I only here to do that? No, there's this untapped part of me that just wants to play, that wants to be dramatic, that wants to be the light, you know? And I'm just willing to take a shot at it now, I think. And that's what I'm doing. And something I realized while working out and watching this video and almost giving up on my frickin' calf stretch was that I'm putting this together all at once. It's like, it's not what you do. It's what you do every day. It's not the fact that I did a calf stretch. It was the fact that I've done a calf stretch every time before I've worked out. That's what makes something. You do it. You just do something consistently. So I have a hard time of finishing things and committing to things long term because I'm so used to just backing out, jumping out, and being like, yeah, this is good enough, and never quite making anything. So I'm working out more now. I'm making these videos way more regular than I ever have thought of or ever done before. I'm working on projects and completing them more than I ever have done before. I'm reading books and I'm finishing them more than I ever have before. And I'm realizing that all of these mentors that I take information from, see, the meaning that I'm extracting from this life, the Troy, is saying it doesn't matter what you do, it matters what you do every day. Or what are you consistent on? And it might not be the same thing, but it's the same spirit. You might not be doing a calf stretch every day, but there might be something else that I'm going to have to push through and realize you just got to get this done. But I could keep going, but that's 15 minutes, baby. Cheers.